Okay, so what if you could start earning money from something you're already paying for every single day? I am talking about your internet connection. Today, we are going to break down exactly how this app called Honeygain says it can turn your unused data into a real source of passive income. Let's get right into it.
I mean, really think about that. We all have internet bandwidth that just goes to waste. Well, this app makes it possible to sell that extra capacity with pretty much zero effort from you. It just runs silently in the background, turning your device's idle time into actual income.
So here's what we're covering. We'll start with the big promise, then walk through the super simple setup. After that, I've got some pro tips to help you earn more faster. Then we'll see how you actually get paid, and we'll finish up with a really important reality check so you know exactly what to expect. All right, first things first. Let's break down what Honeygain actually is and how this whole thing works.
So at its core, Honeygain lets you sell your unused internet bandwidth. And that's the key word here. It only uses the capacity you're not actively using, so you're not going to notice any slowdowns. And, crucially, it's all designed to be totally private. It never, ever accesses your personal files or data.
This is where that set it and forget it idea really comes to life. You just install it and you're done. Seriously, there are no surveys to fill out, no ads to watch, nothing like that. It just monetizes your devices in the background, helping trusted companies with things like web research or comparing prices online. Okay, so let's get practical. I'm going to walk you through the setup process right now, and you'll see just how fast you can get this up and running.
It really all comes down to just 3 simple steps. First, you'll sign up using a special link to get a bonus. Then, you install the app, and finally, you just let it run. That's it. From that point on, you get paid for sharing.
Now, this first step is actually the most important one if you want to get a head start. To get an instant bonus put right into your account, you have to sign up using a specific referral link.
And here it is. This is the exact link you need to use. It's right there on the screen, and I've also put it in the description down below. Using this link is how you claim that instant starting bonus, which, trust me, is the best way to kick things off.
And there you have it. Just by using that link, you'll get an instant $3 bonus dropped straight into your account. That's a huge step towards your first payout before you've even shared a single bit of data.
So once you're all signed up, you can download and install the app on pretty much anything: a Windows PC, a Mac, your Android phone, or even a Linux machine. It's made to just run quietly in the background on all of them.
Okay, so you're all set up. Fantastic. Now, let's talk strategy. How do you go from earning a few cents here and there to actually reaching a payout? Let's dive into some tips to really maximize what you're earning.
The absolute easiest way to earn more is to install Honeygain on multiple devices. You can have up to 10 on one account, but, and this is the crucial part, you can only have one device earning per IP address. So what does that mean? Well, you could have it running on your home computer using your Wi-Fi and on your phone using its mobile data. That means both devices are earning for you at the same time.
Next up, consistency is a really big deal here. If you have a device that's pretty much always on, like a desktop PC, you want to make sure Honeygain is always running on it. The more uptime your devices have, the more you can earn. It's a really simple way to get the most out of it.
All right, this next tip is probably the single best way to boost your earnings, and that's enabling something called jump task mode. See, in standard mode, you have to wait until you hit $20 to cash out with PayPal. But with jump task mode, there is no minimum payout. You get paid in crypto, and you get a bonus on top of everything. And that bonus, it's a real game changer. You get a straight-up 10% boost on everything: your daily sharing, any referral bonuses, even the little daily lucky pot winnings. If you're serious about maximizing your earnings, switching this on is a no-brainer. So we've got everything set up, and we're maximizing our earnings. Now for the best part, actually getting paid. Let's look at how you cash out your rewards. So let's compare the two options side by side. With PayPal, you're stuck waiting to hit that $20 minimum. The transfer takes a few days, and yep, there are fees. With JumpTask, payouts are instant, the fees are just those tiny blockchain gas fees, and again, there is no minimum. For speed and just getting your money faster, JumpTask is the clear winner for a lot of people. And it's important to see that this isn't just theory. People are actually getting paid. Here's a review from a real user on Trustpilot, and they basically say that while it can be slow, the payouts are legit, and it's a real way to make some extra cash. Okay, now for a really crucial part, the reality check. I want to make sure you have the full picture, so let's be super clear about what you can realistically expect from using Honeygain.
So here is the bottom line. Honeygain is not going to replace your full-time job. It's just not. For most people, with just one device, you're probably looking at around $9 a month.
If you add more devices, maybe you can push that to $15 or a bit more. It's best to think of it as a way to cover a small bill or maybe a Netflix subscription.
And it's also important to think about the other side of the coin. Your earnings can be slow, especially at first. Like we said, PayPal takes out fees, and if you're running it 24/7 on your phone, you might notice some extra battery drain. And, fundamentally, you are making the choice to share your IP address with Honeygain's network of clients.
I think this quote from a Reddit user just sums it all up perfectly. It's not life-changing, but a little extra money is better than none. And notice they also say that using a referral code gives you a nice head start, which, as we've seen, is absolutely true.
So to wrap this all up, Honeygain is a legitimate, simple, and safe way to earn a little extra cash from the internet you're already paying for. It is a true set-it-and-forget-it system. So the only question left to ask is this kind of low-effort income stream the right fit for you?